Welcome to a new year, a new beginning, and some things that I feel like I should tell you about what I've done over this last year to brand myself or rebrand myself online. Some mistakes I made, some things maybe you don't know about me, and probably help you succeed at your goals. If we haven't officially met, I'm Bloggin Brandi, and welcome to my channel. I know a lot of people kind of go into this new year thinking, okay, I've got all these new resolutions and these things that I want to do, and sometimes those things don't necessarily pan out. Whether that be a New Year's resolution to hit the gym or start a new business or get into RV life, make a transition in your job. I don't know why, but I feel like I owe you this video for some reason. That I have a lot of people that follow me and that have no idea that I have been on YouTube for several years now, but it was under another name. And I've created hundreds of videos. I actually have an entire channel with thousands of subscribers. I originally started blogging, then I started a YouTube channel, and then I kind of like met this coach, or coaches, should I say. And they said, oh, you know, you should really only talk about one thing in your life. At the time I said RV life, but before my RV life I had this whole brand about how do you build a business. I read a book, I taught online courses. I was this person. I was Bloggin Brandi, Bloggin Brandi. Before, about a year ago, I decided to rebrand myself as Blogging, Blogging Brandi, Brandi, and it turned into just a huge mistake. And I've been spending this entire past year trying to fix that mistake that I made. It's like I had this whole life, this whole YouTube channel, this whole Bloggin Brandi personality before I came up with Arversity and my RV life, but I essentially erased myself online. All the followers, fans, subscribers from my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, my Instagram profile, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, TikTok, all of that is just sitting there. I don't even know if all those people know that the new Bloggin Brandi exists. And so I've spent a year trying to take those people and drag them to the new Bloggin Brandi profile. For a while, I just kind of like double posted my content, but it's been almost like a nightmare, and I feel like you need to know where to follow me. Some of the profiles I've been trying to combine and reach out to these platforms and figure out, okay, how do I combine these things? But I had already saved both names on each platform. It's a process to correct all the things that I made. I was actually just reflecting on last year. If you followed my journey, you probably saw me go from not just talking about here in my RV life, but also behind the scenes of Bloggin Brandi and myself. I just feel like I screwed up so much in this rebranding process. I ended the year better than it started, but somebody said something to me and it just has not left my mind. They said something when we were having dinner. They were posting on their Instagram. I was like, oh, what's your Instagram? You know, I'll follow you. And when they went to follow me back, they said, oh my gosh, you only have 50 followers? My immediate response, all I said was, well, that's just a new profile. But that has not left me. And that was probably in November. So that was what, 3 months ago or 2 months ago. But I've just been thinking about, I have these calls coming in. I'm recording this on my new phone that my boyfriend bought me. I'm super excited about that. This is a brand new phone in a brand new year. And I just wanted you to know, like, everything is not perfect up in here. So if my house looks janky, I'm sorry about that. We are in the TT, up in the TP. So the travel trailer in the trailer park. And it is also freezing. I will tell you that it's so cold right now outside. I think it was like 30 something degrees. I'm really sitting in front of our fireplace to keep warm while I'm recording this video to you. I don't get a whole lot of time to myself all the time. I haven't gotten a lot of time to myself lately, but speaking of starting over, rebranding myself, I did that on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, all the social media platforms. So I went from Bloggin to Blogging. If I could go back, I would have started my name out with the G on it, or all the profiles that I already had, I would have just added the G to it. However, I was teaching a class, what I would actually call my RVing for bosses, and I was teaching some students how to go through the process of branding themselves, how to put a blog together and a website, email list, how to create a shop, and how to create social media and their entire brand, their logo, their colors, their taglines, all of the fancy things that make you pretty online, their headers for their social media. I was showing them how to do all of this, how to create a name for themselves online, get the domain, create a website, start an email list, brand themselves on social media. And so I got this like really bright idea that, oh, I should show you how I do it and start over from zero. And there's a few reasons that I did this, but I wanted to share more than just my RV life and more behind the scenes of myself, because for several years I've really only talked about my RV life over on my Rversity YouTube channel. If you haven't ever seen that, or maybe you know me from that, maybe that's how you found me and how you ended up here. But at some point over this whole journey, when a pandemic hit and when my RV life kind of turned stationary, I took this time to only talk about RV life, because I was living in my RV 24/7. My life has changed a lot. I have a stationary travel trailer life, but we also have the van so that we can travel in it with our 5 dogs and 1 cat. We're getting ready to transition and get rid of one of these dogs, because if you don't know, I have a dog rescue that I started. And so we're actually about to take a cruise to drop off Crypto. It's bittersweet. I can't wait to share a lot of these videos that I've made with you. I need to catch you up to speed, but I only talked about my RV life. I wanted to talk about more than that because my life has changed a lot over the years. I've done the RV thing, but I also have a life in the city and a boyfriend of 9 going on 10 years this year, and we have 5 dogs and 1 cat. These animals have become part of my life because of my own personal tragedy and me losing my child. These animals are like my children. And if you haven't seen my story, or you don't know about Rversity or Birdie's Doghouse or these things, I will put a link to that below this video, and you can always find out all about that at bloggingbrandi.com. At the end of the year, I kind of talked about something called Unniche Me, if you heard me mention that, which is everything that I could ever want to talk about. There's no niche. A niche is usually when you say, oh, I only talk about RV life, or oh, I only talk about dogs. But for me, I love to talk about my business and my travel life, not just my RV life, but the fact that I traveled to several different countries and things I haven't even shared with you, that I went to Cuba and Jamaica, the Bahamas and Puerto Rico, and went to Washington, D.C. And so not only do I travel within the United States, but I've also traveled out of the United States. And there's so many things that I want to share with you. Again, more than just my RV, more about myself and behind the scenes. And there's some really, really unique experiences that I want you to know more about. And when I started out, I shared a lot about those things. But for some reason, over these several past years, people have forced me into silence, and I felt like I couldn't talk about the things that I want to talk about. I just felt the need to make this video because I've made a lot of mistakes over this past year rebranding myself. I wish that I could go back, but I can't. All I can do is move forward, but I feel like if I don't make this video, then a lot of the videos that I've made or that I'm making and that I want to share with you will not make sense.